Hello. So hi there. I'm Kiara. I'm currently on a study abroad in Glasgow, and I'm making these videos so that I can remember my time here and all the, important and worldly thoughts that I'm sure I'll be thinking while I'm here. So I'm at the University of Glasgow, as my boobs say, and yeah. So I've been here for about 3 or 4 weeks now. Um, and my first week was really rough. I was here all alone, and there weren't really any other students here yet. And um, and I spent a lot of time kind of wallowing in my room because there's only so much wandering around the city you can do by yourself. Um, Before it just gets really lonely and boring. Um, but then other people got here and we had orientation and things like that, and it was really fun. And so we had a week of orientation and then a week of Freshers Week, which is basically a week-long party, which was a lot of fun. And I got to meet a ton of people, and oh, it was just a blur. um, but so now we're in classes in like regular school mode and everything. And I just wanted to talk about a couple of the things that I've noticed or learned about myself so far. Um, So first of all, there's a lot of differences between the U.S. and Glasgow, which, I mean, I assumed because obviously, like, they're super different places, and that's the whole point of studying abroad is to go somewhere different. But, like, I don't know, I didn't think that it would be that much different because the U.S. and the U.K. are pretty similar, and I'm actually from South Africa originally, which is even more similar to the U.K. And so I figured that would have prepared me more than it did. But there were a lot of, like, um, what is the word? There's a lot of cultural differences and like little things that kind of add up. Um, so a couple funny things that I've noticed. People here don't say hi or hello. They say hiya or hey. Yeah, hiya. That's right. And it's really cute because it's just what they say. Um, and yeah, so I've started doing that and it's super cute. And then other than that, they're really nice. The Glaswegians generally. Haven't really met any that have been super rude. Mostly people I meet who are rude aren't from here. The Glaswegians are really friendly and they're like they'll talk to anyone and help anyone out. That's really nice. And yeah, I don't know. I've heard that traveling and especially traveling alone really makes you a lot more self-aware. I don't know if that's true. I personally right now I feel like it's made me a lot more self-conscious rather than self-aware. Um, I mean, I've always been kind of one of those people who I do what's good for me, and I don't necessarily need the approval of others to do it. So, like, if I want to go to some concert type thing and no one wants to go with me, I'll go by myself. I don't need other people to help me live my life, if that makes sense. Not that I like don't like doing things with people. I definitely would rather have people around, but if it comes down to it, I'll do it myself, and it's not a big deal. Um, but I've come to realize that that's kind of isolating when you don't know people. Um, because like at home, when I want to do something and no one wants to come with me, I at least have someone I can go talk to afterwards and like be all excited about it with and stuff like that, even if they're not actually coming with me. But here, if I go to do things on my own, it's just I end up sitting in a corner by myself and not really talking to anyone, and then I come home to my apartment and sit in my room by myself and don't really talk to anyone. Um, so yeah, it's been pretty isolating, but I don't know. And I also like I feel like my sense of style doesn't really fit in here, which again makes sense because I'm American and so I dress like an American, and the people here dress completely differently, especially the girls. And so I definitely feel like I stick out like a sore thumb almost always. And then I open my mouth and instantly, you can see that level of recognition when people are like, "Oh, you don't sound like you're from here," and it makes it worse at night because When I'm home, I tend to use really crazy voices, and the more tired I get, the less I regulate it. And so, for example, the other night I went out with my friends and we were taking a train home, and I ended up talking like Sarah Palin the entire train ride back. And well, that's pretty acceptable at my tiny school, where everyone knows me and knows that I don't actually speak like that and I don't sound like I'm stupid and stupid. I get a lot of weird looks here. I'm like, yeah, fine. Oh God, I'm doing it now. That's fine, but like, I want people to not look at me like I'm weird just for talking. That'd be nice. Um, but yeah, and yeah. So, like I said, I do things alone, and um, apparently people think that's weird. Um, I've gotten a couple of people who like a couple, and by a couple I mean a lot of people who've asked me a lot of times like, "Oh, you did such and such. Did you go alone, or like did you come here alone, or something along those lines?" And it's here and back home as well. And I don't know, it kind of baffles me because I don't understand why people need other people to do things that they think are important. Like, I don't understand. I thought that I graduated from needing a chaperone when I was like 10. Didn't that mean that I could do whatever I wanted by myself without other people around? Or is that not socially acceptable? I don't know. Um, but yeah, that's a thing. Um, yeah. So other things about being in the UK versus the US. I can drink here legally, so it's been really fun to like go out to the bars and stuff and have a glass of wine with dinner and not have it be a big deal. So that's nice. Um, and Doctor Who. Oh my goodness. So I'm a big Doctor Who fan. Have been for a while. And it's kind of rough in the US because not a lot of people know about it, and the people who do are often looked down upon because they're like super nerds, which I am, but that's okay. Um, or like everyone watches Jersey Shore, not Doctor Who. So take that for what you will. But it's really awesome being here because like one, I get to watch it when it's actually on TV and not have to wait the next day or the next week when it gets on the internet or whatever. Um, which is great. And I have professors who mention it and like reference it in lectures. And the the season finale was this week, and on Monday in every single one of my classes, I heard people talking about it, and I was just like, yay! Normally it's just me and my dorky group of friends who talk about it, but here everyone does, and it's great. And I my first week here when I was wandering around, I found a bookstore and was just like walking around the bookstore, and there was a Dalek just chilling in the bookstore. So that was awesome. So it's great to be in the birthplace of Doctor Who. And other things that are awesome. I'm learning to travel a lot, so I've already been to Loch Katrine, and I've been to the Isle of Arran, and all around Glasgow, and I've been to Edinburgh. And this weekend I'm going up to Dundee. Next weekend I'm going to Cork in Ireland. I think the weekend after that maybe we're going back to Edinburgh. And yeah, just lots of adventures and fun stuff. So yeah, that's basically it so far. I'm gonna try and take some videos around Glasgow so I remember like what my walk to school was like and how beautiful everything is and stuff like that later. So maybe I'll have an actual video that's not from my webcam to put up sometime soon if I have time. Okay, bye.